Hey warriors, welcome back. It's your fellow warrior Chantelli, and I am back today with a quick message for you guys. Hope everyone's been doing okay. I know I've been gone for a week and some change. Your girl just been battling a lot of spiritual warfare and a lot of self battles that I had to really just open up and allow God to help me with, and is still allowing God to help me with. But I definitely wanted to go ahead and relate a message and, help somebody else overcome whatever spiritual warfare they're fighting right now or battle. And, to let you know that you need to let God in, because he's the only way to overcome it. But anywho, y'all, the message I have for you guys is, well, it's not really, it's a message, but the wording of the title is going to be called Look at God. That's what I'm going to name this video. And the reason why I want to call it Look at God is because he has once again done it again of making an appearance in my life and reminding me to keep faith in him and to keep moving forward with, spreading the gospel and spreading the good news and knowing that, he got me and he loves me and he cherishes me and he does not want me to give up on him, and he wants to keep showing me that he is real and he is here and he is going to continue to be in my life regardless. And when I say that he showed up and showed out last night, y'all, it was specifically in my dream, it was this morning actually. It was like around 5 or 6 in the morning I had this dream, and it was just a beautiful dream. Like, lately I've been feeling like I've been falling or drifting away from God a little. Like, I've been struggling with my faith and just kind of letting doubts get to me about God. And I feel like a lot of us can relate to this on this journey with God, on this narrow path, because sometimes you really just sometimes doubt the goodness of him, and we have to really just feed our spirit every day so we can keep making sure that we stay on this path for him, y'all, because it's hard. And lately, this last week and some change, like, I just been really just doubting myself, like really just being like, man, I feel like I'm too wretched. I feel like, I'm never going to overcome some things that I still struggle with as a person. And maybe I should just give up. Maybe, I should stop doing, this channel and just stop pursuing God, because it's like, at this point, it's just like, it's hard. And maybe I'm just overthinking this whole thing with God. Like, and when I started to feel this way, y'all, like, my whole energy levels were down. I didn't want to do anything. I just been kind of like just being a lazy bum, just not wanting to pursue nothing, or not even communicating or socializing. Like, I just feel like I've been really in isolation this last week and some change, like just battling with myself. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I don't like this feeling, but at the same time, I'm like over here arguing with God, like, man, like, why should I continue? I mean, I'm just not good enough for this. I feel like I'm not good enough, and that's the stupid doubts, of course, the devil was planting in my head, and that's what he tends to do, y'all, if he's doing the same thing to you. But he just put those doubts in my head and keep telling me, oh, you're not good enough for this road. You're not good enough to keep, worshiping God and continue to have this relationship with God. And I'm like, no. Like, I need to get out of this funk. I need to start reading my Bible. I had to read scripture a night. Make sure I do my prayer, because I always do my nightly prayer with him and talk to him. I always make time for that every night, regardless of how I'm feeling. And like I said, this morning I had a dream, and the dream, it was just so random in a sense, because it started off as me being in this class, and this teacher, you know, he was teaching something, and apparently a lot of people wasn't agreeing with the topic, but I was. And like out of nowhere, after, you know, we was doing this topic, he was saying that in order to fulfill the topic, I'm gonna need you to sing in front of the whole classroom. And I'm like over here scared. I'm like, oh man, I mean, I don't really want to do that. Like, I'm, you know, they already don't like me because I agreed on a topic that, you know, everyone else don't like, and I just really didn't feel comfortable, you know, singing in front of them. But he really just kept urging me, this teacher, like, do it, you got this, that, woo woo, you know, and go ahead and sing. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I don't know what song to sing, like, because like I said, I don't know if I mentioned on this channel before, but I do have a passion for singing. I just never pursued it because I never thought that my voice was good enough, or, you know, never put in the effort to really try to get my voice together. But I used to always be in choir and everything when I was younger. And in this dream, you know, I'm thinking, man, my voice is not good enough. You know, what if I choke? What if I don't, you know, do good? I don't even know what to sing. And when I say out of nowhere, y'all, like, people in the dream, it was just so strange. Like I said, people didn't even like me because I was agreeing on this topic that we was talking about in the class. But out of nowhere, the people just started singing Speak to Me by Corinne, I always say her name wrong, sorry, Corinne Hardrong, you guys know what I'm talking about. But Speak to Me, like, they started singing that song. I'm like, oh yeah, I really like that song, man. Maybe I should sing that song, you know, maybe I should go ahead and sing that song. And y'all, when I say I went up there, and at first I was gonna sing with my back towards the audience, but he was like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You have to sing in front of the audience. You have to sing in front of them with the music. You can't have your back towards the audience. And I'm like, okay, all right. So I did that. I faced myself towards the audience, and I started singing the song. And when I was singing the song, I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm singing it, but I'm scared. And I just felt in my deep my self-conscious to pray out to God. I was like, you know what, God, I need you. I need you to help me with this. I can't do this by myself. Help me sing this song. Help me. Like, that's what I kept saying. And I just felt this energy. It's hard to describe. I felt this energy just overtake me, just come in me. And when I say this energy helped me to sing my heart out in this dream, I literally start to sing my heart out, y'all. Like, I was singing my heart out. And everyone was cheering and clapping and was like, woo, woo. Like, you know, they was just like cheering me on, and they loved me, y'all. They loved my voice. And I was just in shock and awe. And I'm like, oh my gosh, God, you did this. You made this happen. You made this happen in my dream. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to sing this song like this. And I just thanked him. And then I had woke up. And I when I say I cried in this dream, y'all, I cried. I literally cried. Like, I cried when I woke up from this dream, because it was a beautiful thing. It was if he was speaking to me in this dream and letting me know he got me. He's here for me. Stop thinking that you're not good enough. Stop thinking that, you know, that I'm not real. I'm here, daughter. And it was just a beautiful day. I'm starting to cry right now, but it was just a beautiful thing, y'all. And it was just a reminder to just keep the faith and to keep going. And the perfect verse for this message is going to be verse 51:12 in Psalms. I believe it's Psalms, where it's restore my joy, restore me. I believe that's the scripture. I'll put it in the notes of that scripture. But when I say that's exactly what he did in his dream, y'all, that is exactly what he did. It was so beautiful, y'all. So I really wanted to relay that message, because God is real. He will definitely speak to you, and that's exactly what he did. And I found it so ironic that our song Speak to Me, because that's exactly what he did in that dream. He spoke to me. He spoke to me, y'all, and it was just a beautiful thing. And I just wanted to share that message because I'm letting you know, do not give up on God. Do not look the other way. Keep going the way towards God. And that's why I want to call this message, look at God, because look at God. He will come through, and he will remind you why you started on this path to begin with. And that's exactly what he did in that dream. And he also is reminding me to go ahead and pursue this singing too, because I just really, really feel like that's also another thing that me and him need to talk about as well. But that's my message, y'all. Do not let the spiritual warfare get to you, the doubts get to you. God will show up and show out, and he loves you. And I'm here to relay that message that he loves you. No matter what you're going through, no matter how wretched, how bad you think, oh, I'm just not good enough. You are good enough. We're all good enough. He didn't ask for us to be perfect. He loves us. So that's my message, y'all. Like this message. Check out some other videos as well if you want to check out some videos to support guys and become a warrior for God. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next message.